Question 10. A farmer makes a rectangular enclosure for his sheep using 100-meter fencing. He puts a double layer of fencing on one side to stop the sheep from breaking through to the crops in the next field. A plan of his fencing is shown below. So as you can see, this is where he puts a double layer so that it prevents these sheep from coming through this fencing and eating the crops that are here. So this is the diagram. So B is given as X, as you can see here, and we are asked to show that in 10.1 we are asked to show that the area of the land can be enclosed in this way, given by this formula of A of x is equals to 50x minus 3 over 2x squared. So for us to find this area, we need to first redraw the diagram that was drawn for us. And here we know it's a double fencing. And we know that the total length of fencing that was used was 100 meters, right? And we know that from this point to this point, it's X. So this is A, this is B, and this is C, this is D, right? And for us to find the other points, because here, since it's a double layer, we can simply say it's 2x, right? Because the first layer is x and the second layer is x. So you add both, it's 2x. And we need to find AD and BC now. So for us to find that, we need to say the total length. So for us to find AD, we need to say the total length of the fencing is 100, right? 100 minus the x, and the x, which is 3x, so it's 3x. But we want to find not only AD but also BC. So these are two dimensions that we want to find, right? So which means if we say length is equals to, so considering these two dimensions, is going to be 100 minus 3x divided by 2. So which means each dimension of AD or BC will have 100 minus 3x divided by 2. So which means AD is going to be 100 minus 3x divided by 2, and 100 here minus 3x divided by 2. So these are the dimensions. So now we need to find the area of this shape here. So our area is equals to length times breadth. So what is our length? Our length is 100 minus 3x so our length is going to be 100 minus 3x divided by 2 multiplied by our breadth, which is this portion here of x. So it's going to be multiplied by x, right? And to find that product, is we're just going to multiply the x inside. But before we do that, let's solve what's inside. So it's going to be 100 divided by 2 minus 3x over 2, and then multiplied by the x. Then we have 50 minus 3 over 2x. Then we multiply the x. So if you multiply the x inside, we're going to get 50x minus 3 over 2x squared. So this is the area of the diagram that we drew above. So now we want to solve 10.2, which says that determine the length of AB. So this length here, which is written x, determine the length of AB if the enclosed area is at a maximum. So remember now, we found our area to be 50x minus 3 over 2x squared, and it wants us to find our length of AB, right? Our x value, so because AB is equals to x, right? So they want us to find it when it reaches a point of maximum. What I need you to note is that this equation it's actually an equation of a parabola, right? So this is a parabola. If you take a look, this is 50x minus 3 over 2x squared. So if you were to draw this parabola, since it has an a value that is less than 0, it's going to look something like this. So this is not the exact drawing, but it's just an example drawing, and it has going to it's going to have a point of maximum. This graph will have a point of maximum. So we want to identify the turning point of x actually. So this question wants us to identify the turning point of x. So you can simply say x is equals to minus b over 2a, which our b in this case is going to be this 50. So you're going to substitute 50 divided by 2, and our a is minus 3 over 2. So your x value, you should get 50 over 3. So this is the x value, which will tell you the maximum point of the graph.